spend hours, days together just scrolling, using technology without knowing how it impacts us. Many panelists spoke about the impact of that on the human mind today, including Gurudev spoke about how we need to look at mindful technology usage and how we are able to kind of navigate that. So I'll stop here and maybe allow my other fellow
Awesome.
panelists
I,
to.
I and just I love the fact that you said knowing what you're doing when you're using tech and not doing it just scrolling and wasting your time. Soumya, you are a software engineer. What does mindful tech mean to you in your life at work?
Right. So, in my opinion, mindful technology is that technology which, helps in improving the overall life quality. And I think we'll better understand mindful if we know what mindless technology is. So, that technology which we are kind of using aimlessly, for example, nowadays we all are in this trap. We endlessly, like as Sir said, we kind of keep scrolling like Instagram, Reels, videos, etc. We don't have aim. So, that's mindless technology, right? And if we are using technology for a purpose, we have an aim, then I think that's mindful technology. And to give an example, like when way back when I was in university, if you remember during COVID, multiple applications were banned by our government. Cam scanner was banned. So that time, in just 3 days, I created alternative of cam scanner application, and that was like a huge success, sort of like a lot of newspapers covered it, many people started using it. So they had aim that okay, they want PDF stuff to be done. So that's mindful technology, right? So that's my close experience with something which I developed. So I think yes, if you are using technology with an aim, then that's mindful technology. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing that. Infosphere, Anshul, I want to bring you in here and request you. You're a software engineer and with all the experience that you've got, many HR folks didn't understand what Infosphere is all about when we first heard it. So can you help us unpack in a language that we understand and give us an example which is relevant for us?
Definitely. I mean, there is one popular speech by my company's CEO, like where I work, Sundar Pichai. So he mentioned artificial intelligence and Gen AI a multiple number of times, and a lot of memes were created out of that particular speech. So now, like if you see the 5 panels which were before us, they spoke a lot about artificial intelligence, but we all missed one particular point which was Infosphere, which we want to cover in a little more detail. So for that, I need your help a little bit. Like you have been in the industry for over 15 years, 20 years, if I'm not wrong. More than that. Okay. You definitely look like younger, definitely.
Without giving away our age, we'll tell you we worked more than that.
For sure. So, I mean, you would have definitely faced a situation wherein some of your direct reportee would have come to you that, hey boss, I don't think this person is going to accept our offer. Maybe they are going to ghost our offer, right? This would have been a common scenario multiple number of times. You would also have heard the reportee saying that, hey, if we increase the CTC by 5 LPA, maybe the person is going to accept the offer. So now I want to ask you one particular question. Where does these sentences or these thought process emerge from? Like I am going to assume that it is particularly a gut feeling sort of a thing. Like when you see a candidate, you judge them. You have some data metrics available to you that like what their experiences, what their previous experiences were, how was their performance in their interviews, and what they are going to bring to the company, which leads you to a decision whether they are going to accept the offer or not. Right? Now, this particular example is a trademark that we all are living infospheres of our own. We have accumulated experience. Like I have been like gaining experiences through my life of 25 years. You must have been gaining experiences for 40, 50 years or something like that. So we all are infosphere of our own. And if you understand it in a very large scale, if you accumulate all the information of millions of people, of tens of thousands of HR personnel over the entire world, how big of an infosphere would it be? Imagine a candidate interviews at your company, and you just need to ask that particular artificial intelligence system that, hey, can you give me a confidence metric between 0 and 1 that this person is not going to ghost the offer if I am going to provide him or her the offer of 30 LPA, right? Just a simple confidence that, hey, there is a 50% chance that if you give this person 30 LPA, they are going to ghost the offer. Now, what if I give them 40 LPA? Now, if the confidence increases and if they provide a value proposition to your company, then that's your answer. So we are all sitting on a large hotbed of infosphere, which is waiting to be leveraged, but we are not connecting all the threads together and trying to build a holistic system which solves this deep edge